Hello everybody, and welcome. Today I'll be showing you guys how to build my GreyDwarf farm. This farm is, of course, a spawner-based farm, with the main use of this farm being the gathering, or should I say, bulk gathering, of building resources. Said resources being wood, stone, resin, and GreyDwarf eyes, which makes this an extremely useful farm, whether you're just an enthusiastic building individual yourself, or partaking in a community large-scale building project. And also, I just kinda like AFKing here and watching the farm run by itself. Now, getting into the building side of things, you'll of course first need to go ahead and find yourself a decent looking spawner with some manageable terrain around it. From here, simply go ahead, clear out trees and whatever, and like these roots, just go ahead, clear these guys out with an axe, and then we need to go ahead and level the terrain without hoe. I'm currently in ghost mode, so they won't be nearly as annoying to me as they will to you guys while you're building this. So let's go ahead, simply starting from here, start leveling the terrain, and make a nice, big, flat area for us to build on. And with all of our preparations done, it should look something like this. Now then, let's start laying the ground floor. So just do some flooring. So this will be 6 by 7 of these tiles, which is 2 by 2. So that will be 12 by 14, which is kind of, the base level, the functional floor space, if you will, of this farm. So get yourself some of these dudes, and then look straight at this grading spawner. Now you'll notice if you look at it, at a certain point there, it will start sliding. So right where it starts sliding there, right there, that is the center hitbox of this. So what you want to use that, and then also, this part, very important, don't build it directly on the ground. It needs to be about half a meter off the ground. If it's not off the ground, this is very important, then the farm won't work and you'll need to rebuild the whole thing. So this part is crucial. So right there, off the ground about half a meter, and right there. Add one of these guys here to see what that should look like. So that's a normal one, that's 2 by 1, and that's about how high you want it to be. Cool. Now let's go ahead and fill in the rest of the flooring here, just to kind of build a little zone around this guy. Like so. Perfect. And then from here we'd build out 2 in each direction. We'll probably need to add some support at some point here because they are elevated. If you didn't know, blocks that you look at that are green or whatnot, blue ones are grounded, so they count as grounded. Green ones are touching blue ones that are grounded. So we'll need to add some more support along these ends. So just go ahead and do this. Just to give some support, the ones that look really bad, like this one here for example. But for style points, you can just go ahead and fill up this whole area. Cool, let's see. So we should have 6 here, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. And this side, this long side, this will be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 3 more. There we go, just stop this floor from collapsing as we are building. Nice, you get out of the way. Cool, now I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of these dudes. This is spawn proof now, by the way, so this little area here surrounding this, Greylings can't spawn on blocks that you build like this, so flooring and whatnot makes this spawn proof. So soon as you get to this stage, then you can kind of relax and actually start focusing on, you know, building in a relaxed manner. From here, our kill room will be here. So these 4 blocks here. So I'm just going to start by closing this off. Like I said, I'm not sure if I did say, but I'm sure I did. I'm going to use these iron ones just because I always like to kind of see the farm, you know, see what's going on inside and whatnot, especially when I am building. But you can build this whole thing out of the wood. So just normal wooden walls and whatnot, that'll be fine. The only thing that you can't get around is these. So we need either one of these two. So you will need bronze, coal, and Fenris claw to build these. You'll need, yeah, 4 of them, and they are crucial for this farm to work. From here, let us do this. Just gonna add these dudes there, not there, there, there. And then I always like to enclose the spawner because I don't want it taking any damage potentially. So I build one of these guys there, just to get a snap point, and then there, there, and so on and so forth. There we go. And now that is out of harm's way with the hitbox being in there, because you don't want to lose this now, do you? Lovely. From here, let me just build some of these just to get myself a sort of a guide. So the wall will be around here. You will. And then let us build on here. This is the little kill chamber, of course. So on top of this, build some of these bad boys. Not that there's anything bad about them, but we'll call them bad boys for now. And now we need some snap points. So, these corners, get yourself some of these guys. It's for the temporary one. So there, and then we build a little box on each corner. Yourself a 26-degree roof, and this is what we'll be building with. Snap them right in there. Cool. Now this part here, it won't be flush if you just try and build a wall, like a roof rather, right there. So that's annoying. So what we do is just get yourself a log beam, pop it on top, and now we have the snap point that we need for this to be level with the rest of the roof. Nice. And now let us build, just gonna go around and build some of these to give these supports when we do eventually expand on this roof. Okay, and now let's add some of these guys. All around. And now we have the support that we need, and we can expand on this roof. That looks horrible. There we go. Okay, all 4 corners down. Let's go ahead, fill this on up. surely you can snap better than that. Right, let's try that. That's because there's an extra bit of roof in there that it kind of jumps around a little, but that's okay, we'll get there in the end. Come on! You can do it! Ah! Ah, okay. That is it, mostly all done. This here needs to stay in order to spawn proof the area, so if you want to, you know, decorate or whatever, we just go ahead and instead replace it with some of these dudes. And then because it now is only one-sided, we can just go, you know, the extra mile. And do it all around, just make it nice and symmetric and, you know, kind of add some eye candy. There we go, that looks just about all done. From here, I'm just gonna pop myself in here, and we can walk in there, do this, and we have lots of space. Now let's get this up and running. Yeah, lots of space so you can build, you know, your portals and whatnot in here. Loads of storage chests if you want to store all the resources here. And now what we do is let's add these guys, the standing braziers, right in the corner of each. So right there, right there, right there, and right over here. And as you can see, our farm is already running. Just wanted this dude to die off. Cool. And the reason for that is the weird roof that we have on the go here. I think I've said. So the reason why we have these weird little corners is because they are now exactly above these fires. So even when it is raining, this farm will still be running. So this is like maximum efficiency. Whenever you AFK here, whether it's raining or not, this will always be running. That's why we did this little weird thing. Plus it looks kind of cool in my opinion. Okay, let's pop back in here. Now, you can stand right against this bit here and collect the drops. So when it starts overloading, you can just stand right here in the middle. If you touch these corners, you'll set yourself on fire. So you probably don't want to do that. So then what we'll do is let us get rid of this. Let's add some of these guys. And we add ourselves a little door right here. So that when we do step in there, you don't set yourself on fire immediately. You'll instead, you know, come out in the middle. You can collect your drops and get out. Even though you'll probably, most likely, still set yourself on fire at some point. And this is kind of crappy, so let's do that. At least, you know, kind of matches the rest of the wooden look. Perfect, that is that done. And from here, you can just go ahead and decorate. Let me show you guys a little something. In terms of decoration, you don't need to, but if you want to add lighting around here, use either the lava lantern or just a normal campfire or the wisp torch. because trolls don't aggro on these. So if you use the other ones, like the scones or the iron torch, any of these guys, then any wandering trolls that come past here, they will aggro on them, and then they will attack these like sections. So it's up to you if you want to add, you know, some detail, whatnot. Just keep that in mind. If you add the other ones or any crafting tables or anything on the outside, trolls will attack you. But if you have everything on the inside, let me just. I'm going to TP back to the original one, and I'll just show you guys like a quick little example of what will happen. So here we have a troll doing troll things, and as you can see, there's a wisp light there. He's fine. There is a lava lamp or whatever it's called. That's fine. I can even build a campfire, which is the most common one. He won't aggro to that either. But if you build, say, any sort of standing light, that sort of thing, or even these guys, the Zerger pole, then we very quickly get a lot of troll hatred. So you can still build these on the inside, and that'll be fine. But on the exterior, just be mindful what lighting you're using, as trolls, as they go ahead and smash that, then they'll also smash the corners and the walls and whatever. You can take this one step further, so if I take myself off ghost mode, and I run around in here, attract some attention, and let's go ahead and build a crafting bench as well, because we know they absolutely hate those. And we can stand here and we can just kind of stare at him. This is because they don't have line of sight on us, so everything we build in here is actually perfectly fine. They won't actually attack our base, so that's always nice. And the troll's gonna hang around, do his own thing. I just put myself a chair down here, add yourself some chests, a portal, whatever in here that you need. I'm just gonna sit here because I like observing this. This is a Valheim TV to me. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. You can get most of the drops through here. I think, like I've already said, if you have auto pickup on, my inventory is already full. But yeah, there's loads of drops in there. And that is this done. Lovely stuff. So I'm just gonna sit here with the troll doing his thing at the back there. I'm just gonna kind of ignore him and his musty cheeks behind me. But that is this farm done. Excellent. Alrighty. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope this helps you and that you have yourself a lovely time playing. And this is Zerger saying have yourself an awesome day and goodbye. Cheers.